Yo guys, this is Reinhardt. So this is a serious business video. So in this video, I'm actually gonna say I paid for another website, and it's basically gonna be a survey. What we're gonna be doing is basically gonna make a survey for the community to take and their thoughts on the trial of Gladiator. Personally, I'm not a big fan of it, but I know a lot of people are. And right now, I don't want to get into any stipulation of saying whether it's a good change or not a good change. I'm gonna just give a brief, I guess, explanation of what it is, because there's a lot of confusion according to it. So from what I understand is basically arenas as they are right now, they are gonna become skirmishes. And then if you want to queue for ratings, you're gonna have a best PvP gear possible right at the start. And another really good thing, I guess, is no PvE in PvP at all. So those are good changes. But with those also come that it's only, they said, 8 hours a week, 2 days. Maybe possibly they could make it 5 days a week or 3 days a week. But the problem arises is from real life. So I'm going to talk about good and bad. So the good thing about Trial of Gladiator is possible elimination of the carries. So because it's going to be much harder to do the carries in either rated battlegrounds or arenas. Another good benefit of it is you're not going to be queuing into a counter comp all the time. The negative part about it is it's a scheduled time, and one of my friends told me was pretty funny. He's like, so wait a second, I'm paying for the video game that will limit my playtime and tell me when to play it. And I don't believe it's actually a good decision. Personally, I have a full-time job and I have a lot of other stuff that I'm busy working with. Mostly actually the website and building the community. So with that said, personally, I don't see myself getting a lot of queue times during it, and I kind of think that the Trial of Gladiator is not going to suit me personally. Now, with that said, of course, they had a round table, and I believe that was something they probably brought up at the round table with some of the best players in the world, and that's what they decided to do with. So, in all honesty, if there's a players who can go full-time gaming and basically don't worry about their bills and play and actually have other players that can go full-time gaming as well, then Trial of the Gladiator is a good thing because they can always queue at those specific times without actually penalizing, sacrificing any of their personal time. But for people who actually have a work, who have schools, who have other businesses, this is not a great change. But that's the way I look at it. So in this video, I'm not going to do any stipulations at all whatsoever. I'm just going to ask your community to actually go on my website, gamers-league.com. Holy crap, cannot even spell my own website. It's going to be the first link in the description below. And what I want you to do is I want you to vote. Simply vote. What do you guys think of it? There were a few good proposed suggestions how to change Trial of the Gladiator, or if you don't want to have a change, or if you don't want it to be implemented. So you're going to have a voice there. I'm going to try to get it up to 10,000 votes. I'm going to show results, first few results, in about 3-4 days. I'm not going to make a video about it. But for now, I want everybody to vote. I want everybody to share this video, and I want you guys to give it to the other maybe popular streamers or whatever it is that you guys are going to find. Give it to your friends as well. And have them vote on Trial of the Gladiator. And we can potentially eliminate some of the bad mistake. Now, the reason why I made this video is because, simply put, there was a blue post saying that they are open to suggestions, open to feedback. So let's give them some kind of a feedback. Maybe, possibly, they will understand that this is not the right choice, and that. Alright, I'm just gonna give you a quick example. Glimpse. Me personally, I think that it's a bad. It's like treating the pain, but not the system, not the cause. I think the cause why arena participation is so small is because it's not fun, because there's not much skill involved in the game, and there's not. Casters don't cast. Melee has too much uptime on the casters, and on top of it, Melee has way too many times to shut down the cast. So both things have to be designed for actually to promote a really nice healthy play instead of training one target from start to finish while shoving all the instances into the healer, or training the healer, shoving all the instances to one of the DPS. So that is my partake, but I want to know your own opinion. So, like I said, always think for yourself, go and vote on my website. and then in 3 or 4 days we're gonna look at the preliminary results. Thanks everybody for watching, and до свидания.